welcome. Part two. Yee. Let's go ahead and get that up soon. Part two of how to. Part two to how to grow your social media network. And that's what we'll be sharing as I adjust this camera because I want to make sure that we get all of it. We want to make sure that we get this message. Boom, boom, boom. Can I scoot back some more? Ooh, something about them red shorts, baby. Got me like, ooh, 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 part two. Part two on how to grow your social media page. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am, my camera cut out for some odd reason. That was not planned to make it a part two. But welcome back. I hope you tagged a friend and told a friend that we over here dropping some jewels. And as we still adjust this camera, 'cause I got you sitting on my plant. I got you sitting on my plant, my love plant. And I'm trying to get all the way in here. Hey, Lord, hey, Lord, hey. Now let's get into it. Put the professional shout out to you as well. Network group will not be here without you making this possible. Make sure you share the page, like the video. If you have learned even one thing, please do me a favor and like the video. And if you're so kind, share it as well. That will help me grow this page, and also it'll be a blessing to someone else as well. So let's keep it going. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated when I'm back live again. Shout out to all of our amazing sponsors, keeping me all dripped. Got me drippy out here. King of Bling out in Vegas. Also, and I'm about to put my hair jewels on from Uniquely Crystal. And I also have my evil eye I have on today, and then my cool bracelets from the Queen's Treasured Jewels as well, in Network Group. Shout out to new merch, all of this. So if you are interested in anything that you see me with that I have on right now, shout out the QVC shopping experience. Go over to Facebook. That's Da.Network group over on Facebook. Hit that QVC shopping experience, and you can take advantage getting your cool little shades. Also, the earrings, the necklaces, everything that I have on is from a QVC shopping experience. Over 7 businesses. Yes, I am the brand ambassador. Yes, they brands is representing. We also have 2 more that's coming, baby. I'll just say, ladies, get ready. We got nails. That's coming. So I'm so excited. Yes, we have press on nails. So we got a couple samples. But we will have some more within a couple weeks because we got an event that's going on. Where? Oh, you asked where? Downtown Detroit. So you want to come downtown Detroit? Couple weeks, Ribs and Soul Festival. Go over to Network Junkie page on Instagram, Facebook, and check out the reviews of last year's event. And also, you can check out who's going to be a part of the layout for this year. Please excuse the interference in the background. Again, this is a testing video. It's a homework assignment slash a podcast. I just made it a little remix. I was supposed to have done, something for the page. So I said, you know what? Why not just go ahead and do my podcast and teach individuals how to grow their page as I'm learning? Because y'all know what it is for me. I'm just dreaming out loud while living the dream. And I am just delighted to be able to do this right here in front of you. So we're going to go ahead and get back into it. We did get cut off on part 1. So I'm going to go back and relabel that as part 1. This is part 2, so I'm going to go ahead and recap the ones that we have already went over for those that may just be watching part 2. The first thing you will want to do with starting your social media brand is start your page. You want to start your page and not 100 pages at one time like I did. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't start 100 pages at one time. Start one page, and you want to learn that app. You want to learn the algorithm. You want to learn how to go directly to your settings, where to go when you're ready to post the ad, how to utilize the services and the tools, and how to understand the rules and regulations, how all of that, like as much as you can about that network, that specific network. Even check and see how other people is using that network. Again, step one, start your page. Step two, who are you? Know your brand. Know how you want to be represented. Get that 30-second elevator pitch. Get it down like this where it just rolls off your tongue. So again, who are you? And if you don't know, go ask your family, go ask your friends, your co-workers. Hey, do you know what I do for my business? If they say no and you've been in business for 2 years, you're doing something wrong. Yeah, you're doing something wrong. So, and sometimes they may give you some ideals. Like, dang, I didn't think about that. Like, it happens. It happens all the time. That's all I'm gonna say, because again, sometimes you just need to be looking out. You need to be looking in from the outside, even your own situation. You get so used to just being on the inside that you forget to sometimes take yourself away so you can see what you would not normally see by you being caught up in all of the hype of everything that needs to get done to brand yourself. So breathe. Just breathe. Start your page. Learn everything you can about that page, and then you want to find out your niche. You want to find out your brand. How do you want to be represented? When people think about your brand, it should be in your name. They should know it. That's in your name. They should know exactly. Oh, I need to contact such and such because such and such owns this, or such and such does this. They're known for taxes. They're known for hair. They're known for being a car salesman. They're known for being, a media influencer or whatever it might be, an actor, a singer, a basketball player, whatever it might be. They known for what that product and service is that they offer to the people. Okay, so know who you are. Number three, engage. Engagement is very important on levels. People forget about how to engage. And when I say engage, we'll go deeper into the engagement as you guys come back and view more tips. Um, you want to make sure that you engage with the very first people you should be engaging with is other influencers. Zoom! I'm telling you, I'm just going to start back and forth across the screen. But y'all let me know in the comments, is that very irritating for me being outside? Is it extra loud? Probably should definitely invest into. I do supposed to have that, so I will be doing another test because I have a mic and I'm supposed to be having my mic right now, but I don't have it up right now. So let me know what that audio sound like, and that would be so great. Um, so again, I'm outside, interference, lighting. I want to know what that is like. I decided to go away from the sun this time. The sun is actually behind me. Before, the sun was directly in my face, but it was glaring off of the window. So again, this is a testing podcast slash homework assignment. I just remixed. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, you know who it is. It's your girl. It's me. It's me. It's like, seriously, it's a network junkie, which is gonna always keep you updated to the latest. What's happening right now is just dreaming out loud while living the dream and sharing tips on how to grow your media page. I was able to take my Instagram page from a few hundred, it was like about a little over 200 followers, to almost 12,000 followers within a year. Within a year. And it really took off the last few months. I'll say the last 4 months has really been taking off, where I've been gaining about anywhere from 65 to 150 followers in a day, as long as I continue to do that process. And again, you have to do it consistently every day. I did notice the days that I did not do it, I did not gather that much traction. I didn't have as much.
Can I go with them?
Go with who?
Yeah.
They're not going nowhere. Nobody about to go nowhere right now.
No, they're about to go to Baby Bell.
And what?
I think they're gonna get picked up.
Oh, yeah, if your hair is together, get some shower and all that stuff. And when are they doing that?
Huh?
When?
Well, they're about to go to the shower.
Okay, well, I'm live and that's rude. You could have texted me or something. But yes, get yourself together. Hey y'all, and I'm back. I am back Again, I am at home. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. And scene. Back at it. Um, that one went dead. So, first step again, how to grow your social media network. First step is you want to learn the app. Start your page, learn the app, and get active. Then you want to make sure that you find out who you are, what's your brand. Learn by going to talk to other people that's within your network. Step number three is you want to make sure that you engage. If you don't engage with no one else, make sure that you are going to engage with other influencers, people that's doing the same thing that you're doing or that you're considering doing. That's very important. Your mentorship is going to help carry you along the way. You also can learn a lot of different tips, hashtags to use, and things like that as well. Um, and I am outside, guys, again, so I'm not sure who alarm's going off, but it's off now. Let's see. Step number 5. Oh, and as you're introducing your brand, make sure again it's catchy, it's something that's slick, something that's, has something to do with what you have going on. So if you are a car salesman, make sure you got auto, or if you are a hairdresser, make sure you got hair or braid or specialist in some sort. If you are, a nail tech, you want to make sure you have nails in it. So again, make sure that you are using these catchy words as you brand yourself inside of your name, because that will play a big role later on, because as people are looking for certain hashtags and certain um, groups, you would then be found easier because you applied yourself to that group, by tagging yourself that way. So again, make sure that you are very catchy with whatever it is that you want to be known for when it comes to branding yourself. Your bio, make sure your bio is representing you. You don't have to have a million things. I'm going to even go back in and narrow down a little bit more of my bio. I used to have things like I'm a proud mom, and I'm this and I do that, and and I'm like, well, nothing's really talking about what I do to get paid. Why am I here? So I had to learn how to narrow some of that down as well. So again, your bio is very important. Sometimes you don't need to say much. Sometimes the only thing you need to say is sometimes the only thing you need to say is what it is that you're there to do. That's all. Sometimes it's simple as that. So yes, and then don't sleep on placing your other pages right there, your YouTube, your website, things like that within your bio, which will then go and tell people even more detailed about what you got going on. So don't waste that small space to fill it up with a lot of, you know, eye-catching stuff that's really irrelevant to you. And sometimes even just put like your location, because you'll be surprised when people be like, oh, they're in town. I can just go to them. So that foot traffic, it helps your foot traffic as well. Okay, so one, start your. Ooh, I got me a wishy. Blessings, blessings. Y'all seen that blessing right across the screen? I seen it. I seen it. Okay. Number one, again, we're going to go back down the line. How to grow your social media pages. I'm outside doing this podcast. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Start your page. Learn the app. Number two, know who you are. Find out what your brand is, okay? Know who you are, how you want to be representative. Ask people. Ask people around and say, okay, well, what do you know me for? When you think of my services, what is the first three things that come to your mind? Things like that can truly help guide you into knowing how you want to, throw yourself out there. Then also, you want to make sure that you engage. Number three, engage, engage, engage. Find your mentor. Find out what who's doing what and how they doing it. That's going to help you farther down the line. So engage, and also know to engage when you start to create your content. Know to reply back to those that's in your content and that's in your comment section. That is very important as well. You don't want to miss out on money because you coming to answer them 4 5 days later. and they was looking to get something that day. So again, make sure you keep up with that engagement. That engagement goes very, very far. Step number 4, introduce your brand. Once you got all that down, you know what you want to do. You know the app already. You know your niche. You didn't get engaged. You seen how you need to post. You learned a little bit of the content creating and all that stuff. So you like, okay, I'm ready to get this out. So now you want to make sure that you got that bio together. You got the bio. So you introduce your brand. Now you got that bio. So that's one, two, three, four, five is bio. So in that bio, don't make it too long. Go ahead and throw your YouTube or your web page that will further introduce yourself for those that is interested. So you won't just be too crowded up there. Um, the next thing you want to do, step 6, is post. Post your very first post. Again, so throughout that time, you take your time and learn it. Take your time, do it right. We can, baby, do it tonight, baby. Oh my bad. I'm just saying, do it right. Do it right. Don't be afraid to trial and error. Trial and error is gonna be your best friend because you're gonna be trial and error in the first couple years. Trust, and that's in anything that you do. In anything that you do, practice just makes better. It just makes better. Okay, not perfect, just better. Step number 7 was post. Post something very appealing to the eye, something pleasing. Something that's gonna draw the attention. Like, why did I decide to put on red sunglasses today? Why did I decide to put? Y'all can't really see it, but on my other one you could. Why did I have a little heart in my hair? Like, why did I wear these big earrings? Why do I have my branded T-shirt on? Why am I rocking all of these different jewels and different brands? All of it is a purpose. Every last thing that you do when it comes to posting, it has to be on purpose. Okay, so make sure that you post and it's a pleasing to the eye, appealing to the eye, and it displays whatever it is that you're trying to represent within that post, within that video, um, within your service that you are providing. Okay. Step number 8, content. So now you got the post. Now you have to put the words with the picture or the video. Call of actions is the easiest thing you can do. Call of action. You don't know anything else. You can just throw out a call of action. Hey, like my post. Hey, make sure you go follow me for more tips. Hey, are you following me? Why not? Go follow today. Hey, did you know I got a new website? Go visit. Call of actions is always the best to go. Easy, easy peasy. You don't have to think too hard, easy peasy. But yes, going back to the engagement post that you were going to go do, that's the perfect way to go snatch some of their content and create your own. When I say snatch, that don't mean no copy and paste. No, I ain't talking about no copy paste. I'm talking about seeing how they're displaying and what word verbiage that they're using, what hashtags are they using, which groups that they are involved in. You want to go over to their groups. You want to engage what they're saying. That's what I mean. But don't be doing no straight copycat. Like, don't do that. You become weird. And if you're following them, they're going to see that you copied the same stuff off their page. They can tell that you're doing exactly what they're doing because, trust, I have seen it done to me a number of times, not just once, not just twice, not just from women, but from men as well, not just from younger people, from older people. I won't say not even people just my age, but actually younger people copying. So again, being influencing is very important. Content, again, you're gonna learn all of that from the what you call it. No, I'm about to ready to go. So yes, that's 7. The next thing you want to do is, so let's go back. You started your page. You learned the app. Stay, not sure. If not, he catch Uber. Um, Step 1, start your page, learn your app. Step 2, know who you are, know your brand, find out everything you can about what it is that you're doing. Create that niche, that 30-second niche. Make sure you get that together. Step 3, you want to make sure you engage. You want to go engage with other influencers, people that's doing the same thing that you're doing, and don't be afraid to say, how do you do what you do? Like, I'm interested in getting into the business. Do you have any tips? That's what I mean by engaging. Don't be afraid to talk to not even just your competitor, but it's some since it is somewhat like your competitor. But you don't have to be jealous of your competitor at all. You know, they're just doing the same thing that you're doing. You know, just like it's a Walmart, it's a Target, it's a Best Buy, it's stores. So everybody is trying to sell something. You know, you're not gonna get mad at them. You're just gonna say, okay, well, I like how they did this. I like how they did that. I might apply that to my marketing tactics. You know. So, engage. Step number 4. Make sure that you introduce your brand after learning them first three, right? Now you have something to say, okay, well, I learned that this is what I'm known by. So let me say something catchy. Let me make sure my first video, my first post is going to be something catchy. So let me make sure that I introduce myself the way that I want the world to see me, my brand, my services, and so forth. And make sure that you always ask people to give you a shout out from some time. Be like, hey, can you shout my brand out? You know, I really appreciate it. And again, don't sleep on paid ads. I didn't pay some ads. I didn't pay for uh, Boost, all of that stuff. I didn't like it. I didn't trust it at first myself. I don't like myself putting my personal information in a computer. I don't really like it. But I did it, and I did it at right times as well as certain times that you want to get a boost. There's certain times that you want to pay for extra engagement. You know, only being is because it's an algorithm game. That's all it is. And when you paying for them boosts and you actually gain followers or people like your post off of that boost that you paid for, excuse me, what that does is not all the time them are real people. I don't know if nobody ever told me that, so I'm gonna share it with y'all as I dream out loud while living a dream. Um, all them people are not um, followers. Some of them are bots, and I think that they create. And this is my own theory, because they did say that they're bots. They're not necessarily bots, but it's like a troll type of bot. People that really don't have pictures, people that don't really say anything, people that just sometimes sit behind a computer and just be on it all day. And then also you gotta remember, people pay people for ads. They pay people to watch ads as well. So some of them people, they don't really care about the content. They're literally just watching your ad and liking your ad because you're part of uh, a queue. And this is what they're telling them to do. This is what they're getting paid to do. Just like you sit at home and you might be working remote from home, doing whatever. Same thing, same thing. And so again, make sure you post, make sure you go gather some of that content from other groups, and um, watch your posts as you use certain hashtags. Make sure that you actually go and learn them hashtags. So yes, be very, very particular, be very, very attentional in the hashtags that you're using and the word verbiage that you're using, even when you're engaging with your audience. Number 9, now it's time to grow. How do you grow? Now you start to go befriend. You go befriend people. You go ask people, hey, I just started a new page. Can you go follow? Hey guys, can I give you my card? And I'm trying to grow my social media network. Can you do me a favor and just go like it? You'll be surprised on how many people would just go like it just because you asked. You know, and don't worry, because later on you might go down a timeline somewhere and they'll end up engaging with you again. Like, that person was a cool person. All they did was ask me for, and now look at them. Like, they doing this. They started off, I don't remember when I first added them, they only had 10 followers. Now they got, again, it's a true story. True story. Follow me, follow me. So you grew, you build, and now it's time to attract. So you growing it. So how do you attract? I would really I'm gonna give you an extra one, because growing and attracting is somewhat almost the same thing for me. Because as you're growing, you're attracting with your post, you're attracting with your word verbiage, you're attracting and you're growing at the same time as you even go to engage and ask other people to follow you. You say, hey, you follow me, I'll follow you back. Things like that. That's still part of growing and attracting, because you got the attraction of your page, the illusion of this is what this is what this person is, this is the brand, this is what they do, they specialize in. Some people be lying. That's why I said the illusion. That's the only reason why I said that, because sometimes they have this illusion that this is their brand and this is their business, but they not really lining up. Their work ethics is not there. They really don't have the brand or the service. So just be cautious. And how do you know that? Is you follow. You follow those that you truly believe, that can teach you, that can guide you, that can help you grow. Why are you wasting times on pages that does not help your brand? I have no idea. Why are you looking at asses jiggle and booties twiggles and all of that? I don't know, but hey, if I can throw in a couple, boom boom booms, and then throw in something that can help you make some money, I don't care. I do it. I do it. I'm gonna leave that alone. I was about to say something that was funny, but I'm gonna leave it alone because I can't remember the girl name. Fuck it. Oop! I gotta put some money in a jar, and I don't even got a jar right here. But my bag. I don't like cursing on air. But screw it. The one candidate lady that was running for a city council position, I think Congress, if I'm not mistaken. She did a twerking video and said vote for her. That was hilarious. I probably would not have said that while I was on my head. I probably wouldn't have, but I definitely would be twerking. I'm like the twerking grandma, and I am so not ashamed of it. It's the best workout ever. It is the best workout ever. And to make your body move the way that you command it to move, don't be hating because we be knowing how to do that. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. Don't be hating because we know how to say right cheek, left cheek, and it go right, left. I'm just saying. Okay, but it ain't for everybody. I will say that it's not for everybody. Do I think she was right or wrong? I'm gonna say that's her own journey. It ain't none of our responsibilities or concern really. If she's making stuff happen, I'm more concerned about what she's doing because a lot of the time we be worried about the wrong stuff. I'm gonna leave that there. Grow and attract. So do what you need to do to attract your customers. Don't downgrade yourself. Don't belittle others. Don't be a bully. Don't be overly aggressive. Don't be too much of a crybaby. Everything's somebody because I'm telling you, if you got something going, people's going to copy you. You're going to have copycatters. So be prepared for that early. It's going to be copycatters that's going to be like, oh, they did that. So let me see. I'm prettier, or I have more of a following, or I have more of a network. Let me try and do it. And it should work better for me because it's shortcomings, but it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Show up authentic in everything that you do, even when people try to alter you. You got to do what's best for you. And if that means learning hard lessons sometime because you feel like this is how I want to show up and it's not how other people think you should show up, still show up how you think you should show up. And if it's an error, you will know when to change it. You will know when to change it because you'll notice that this is being affected. So that is facts. That is facts. Peace and love. Peace and love. How are you? Yes, yes. I'm just giving these 10 tips on how to grow your social media. So we got one more to go. We got one more to go. And I appreciate you for chiming on in. So any minute, minute, mo. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out and collab. Ask somebody if they can come on your show. Ask somebody if they could represent your brand. Send them some free product and say, can you just give me a shout out? I just shout out my page. I'll send you this. If it's a podcast, ask somebody, can I come on your show? You come on my show. If it's, you know, hair, can you do my hair? I'll do your hair, or can I do some of your models? Or, how can you show me how to do a photo shoot? Things like that. Again, collabing with others is awesome. I'm talking about an awesome way to grow your following because you're not just tapping into your network, you're also tapping into, yes, excuse me, my screen froze. But you're not just tapping into your network when you do that. You're also tapping into the other individual's network. And if that network is got way more numbers than you, imagine. I think I did that on Instagram. I chimed into somebody's Instagram podcast, and instantly, I would say before, as I was on, I can see people adding me. I can see people adding me. I did that on Clubhouse as well. Hey, mommy, stay over there though. I did it on Clubhouse as well, and I was able to truly see people adding me as I was speaking. So, and I did 3 Clubhouse interview. Well, I won't say it was. One was an actual interview. The other ones was I just came onto board. I came onto the platform and I gave my opinion or I gave my niche, I gave my little pitch. Uh, Oh, so that was like, yeah, a couple times I was able to do that, and in the midst of me doing that, I believe it was just, yeah, them couple times, and I gained followers instantly. So again, collab, talk to individuals. When people are live, make sure you're engaging with them and have fun with it. The last one is just have fun. The bonus, I think I gave a couple bonuses, but hey, have fun with it all. And if you did not catch them all, I'm not going to repeat them back again because I want you to go back and listen to the video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell because I got some more tools. This is part two to how to grow your social media page. I hope this resonated with someone, even if it was one. I hope this was able to reach where it needed to go, and make sure that you share the message if you was able to just pull one jewel out of them nuggets. And until next time, your girl, the network junkie, is going to always keep you updated to the latest what's happening. Why? Because I get high off of this in real life. Make sure you come back. Make sure you're following all social media platforms. That's Da.Network Junkie, Junkie, your host. Also, the network group, which keeps me employed. Yes, the network group. That's Da.Network group. And you can go over to Facebook and check out our QVC shopping experience with all of our amazing vendors. Again, they keep me together. Shout out to all of you. I would not feel at peace without you. I'm just saying. Um, Let me see. And if you have any ideas, don't hesitate to get active in the comments and let us know what you would like to talk about next. And until next time, make sure you follow to keep updated to the latest what's happening. Today is Networking Monday. Let's network next time. Peace and power.